I am Linda Parker. I am 59 years old. I reside by myself in my little cottage in Brighton. My spouse passed away 8 years back. I have just one boy. His name is Daniel. Daniel moved to Canada a long time ago. Nowadays, he resides there alongside his spouse and 2 kids. He enjoys a fine existence. He possesses a large residence and a solid occupation. He is content, yet I remain here by myself. Each day I rise early, I tidy the home, I prepare meals for myself. During the evening I remain seated by myself. No one visits me. Daniel rarely telephones me. At times he forwards me cash. At times he mentions, "Mom, I shall visit shortly," yet he never arrives. Nevertheless, I anticipate his arrival. I adore him greatly. He is my boy. I store his aged photographs in my chamber. I gaze upon them daily. One afternoon, a person rapped at my entrance. I unlatched it. It was Daniel. I felt extremely astonished. I uttered, "Daniel, you actually arrived?" He grinned. He appeared joyful. I embraced him. My eyes overflowed with tears. He entered the house. I brewed tea for him. We seated ourselves and conversed. I inquired, "How is Sarah? How are the kids?" He replied, "They are all well." Afterward, I inquired, "What brought you here?" He responded, "I longed for you, Mom. You reside here by yourself. I am concerned for you. I desire to bring you to Canada." I remained silent. He gazed at me and stated, "You are becoming elderly. It is unsafe here. You ought to accompany me. You shall be content there." I spoke gradually. "However, this is my residence. I was born here. I wedded here. Your dad resided here. I am unable to depart from this house." Daniel appeared grave. He stated, "This residence is quite ancient. It is unsuitable for you. In Canada, you shall possess all you need. You shall have your personal chamber. You can view the kids daily. Sarah too desires you to join." That evening I sat by myself and pondered, what ought I to do? I had no desire to depart. However, Daniel was my sole boy. The following morning Daniel stated, "Mom, we must dispose of this residence. You no longer require it. You shall dwell with us. You can utilize the funds for your fresh existence." I glanced at him. He grinned. I considered perhaps he genuinely cared for me. Thus I replied, "Yes, I disposed of my residence." Daniel claimed all the funds. I gathered my luggage. We traveled to the airport jointly. I felt sorrowful, yet I was also cheerful. I considered, I shall be alongside my boy now. At the airport, Daniel stated, "Mom, remain here. I shall fetch a wheelchair. The distance is excessively far. You are unable to walk that much." "I shall return in 5 minutes," I replied. "All right." I seated myself on a seat. 10 minutes elapsed. Daniel did not return. I considered perhaps the queue was extended. I continued waiting. 30 minutes elapsed. Still he did not appear. I became frightened. I stared at the large entrance repeatedly, but Daniel had vanished. Now 45 minutes had passed. I continued sitting there. I examined every countenance, but none belonged to my boy. I assured myself, Daniel cannot abandon me. He is my boy. 1 hour elapsed. My heart started pounding rapidly. At that moment, a law enforcement official noticed me. He approached me and inquired, "Madam, are you awaiting an individual?" I replied, "Yes, my boy. He is obtaining a wheelchair for me. We are heading to Canada." The official inquired, "Do you possess his photograph?" I retrieved Daniel's image from my luggage. I additionally displayed my ticket. The official nodded. He stated, "Kindly remain here. I shall investigate within." I replied, "Thank you." I waited once more. Following an extended period, the official returned. His expression was grave. He seated himself beside me. He spoke gently, "Madam, I apologize. Your boy has entered the airplane. He has departed. The aircraft has already departed. He did not obtain a wheelchair. He traveled by himself." I became motionless. My heart halted momentarily. I uttered very gradually, "No, that cannot be correct. My boy Daniel cares for me. He stated he would bring me along." The official responded, "I observed all of it." He presented his passport. He boarded an airplane by himself. Tears filled my eyes. My heart shattered. I wept and wept. The official's eyes also grew moist. He stated, "Some individuals disregard their compassion." "I apologize, madam." I murmured, "My name is Linda Parker." The official stated, "My name is Robert Miller. I serve as a law enforcement official here. You bring to mind my mom. She passed away 5 years ago. Whenever I see you, I recall her." Afterward, he stated, "Kindly accompany me. You cannot remain seated here. You shall become ill. Come to my residence. My spouse is compassionate. She will prepare food for you." I replied, "But I do not wish to burden you." He grinned and stated, "It is no burden, it is affection. You are similar to a gift for me." Robert telephoned his spouse, Olivia. He stated over the phone, "I discovered an elderly lady at the airport. She is completely by herself. Her boy abandoned her. Is it possible for her to remain with us?" I was able to hear Olivia's voice. She responded, "Yes, kindly bring her." That evening I remained at Robert's residence. Olivia provided me with meals. She conversed with me as a daughter. I wept inside my chamber. I longed for Daniel. I longed for my residence. Yet these unknown people offered me affection. The following morning, Robert received a telephone call. He proceeded to a different chamber. He conversed in a soft tone. Subsequently, he approached me. I inquired, "Is all well?" He grinned and stated, "Yes, all is well." Yet I noticed sorrow in his eyes. What I was unaware of was the following. The airplane that Daniel boarded had collided. There were no survivors. Daniel had perished. Yet Robert withheld this from me. He understood that I continued to adore my boy. Even following his actions, I continued to pray for him. I continued to hope that someday he would return. The days went by gradually. I remained with Robert and Olivia. Robert managed all matters. He assisted me in visiting the physician. He purchased my medications. He cared for me as his mom. His spouse showed me esteem. Their residence transformed into my residence. Their family transformed into my family. I solely prayed. I prayed for Daniel's spirit. I prayed for the kids he left. I prayed that no mother experiences what I endured at the airport. One day Robert inquired, "Do you ever consider returning to that residence?" I gazed at him and replied, "I have already forfeited that residence, yet I have discovered a fresh home here." Daniel had departed, yet I obtained the boy I genuinely merited. I feel thankful. What would you do if you were in Linda's position? Tell me in the comments below. If you enjoyed this tale, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.